So today, if you could just take a couple notes on what sticks out to you in this video. This is Will Smith. You guys remember Will Smith, Fresh Prince, for all the people that was watching that back in the day. So Will Smith is sharing some nuggets with us. And if you could go ahead and hit the play button on that. So it's a short clip, but it says a whole lot in there. What sticks out to you guys over here? Anything pop out? Yep.
Get command of your mind to choose actions that are in your best interest.
Get command of your mind in what?
Choose actions.
To choose actions that are in your own best interest. Think about out there, it's harder to stop things than it is to even start things. It's hard to start things, but it's even harder when you're in a rhythm of something to stop things. So ask yourself, what are some things in your life, in your personal life, that you need to get control of, that you need to stop doing, that'll help take you to the next level? What else stuck out in here? All the way in the back. Yep.
Don't hold yourself down. Don't be negative to yourself when everything else around you is negative. You gotta
Yep.
be that person to step yourself up.
Yep. Don't hold yourself down when there's enough out there in the world that's going on negative. You got to step your thing out. So that was his point when he said, in order to win the war against the world, you can't win the war against the world if you can't win the war in your own mind. We all got a war going on in our own mind all the time. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I quit? Should I move forward? Should I love? Should I hate? Should I this? Should I that? We got to win the battle in our own mind. So he started out and he said, and this is something John Maxwell said too. So he was talking, he said, I can't tell you how many people say, man, I would love to be doing what you're doing. I would love to be you. I would love to be in your shoes. And he said, I just always think to myself, yeah, but would you want to do what I did? So you might want to do what they do. We had the chance to some of the people from Liberty. We got our sister company in the house from Liberty National all the way in the back. Give it up for our guest, Liberty National. And I had a meeting with some of our top people, and one of them was Tommy Vina, and I told him, Tommy will make $250,000 a year before he wakes up, just in the form of renewals. Who wouldn't want to do that? I said, and he did it all. He did it all I watched him keep a deal together when his son was born with a heart defect, and he spent 4 to 6 months in a hospital almost every day, going back and forth, and still found a way with you and your team to keep things together. A lot of people would want to do what you do, but I don't know if they want to do what you've done. So you look at Steve Dell get a $10,000 check. You look at, you look at what he's been able to do in his career, in a short career. Yeah, who wouldn't want to do that? But would they want to do what it is that he did in order to put himself in that situation? And so it's one thing to want to be. It's another thing to work to be. And so you got to remind yourself that the first step is, it's good to want. It's good to look at other people and want what some of these folks are doing and some of these folks are having. But make sure that you're willing to do what it takes. He said, at the center of all material success is what? Self-discipline. At the center of all material success is self-discipline. I'm telling you, I talk about this all the time. This is what my belief is. It ain't talent. It's not brains. It's not how much you got on your ACT score. It's none of that stuff. If you're new in here and you're watching some of these people, you're thinking, how the hell is he doing that? How is she doing that? How is this person doing that? It's because this isn't the bar exam here. This is the self-exam. And what this deal will do is this deal will just reflect who you are on the inside. And if you're big on the inside, it's going to reflect well for you. What we do here is we build people. And the people build the business. A lot of people say that, but we really truly focus on building the person internally. Because internal growth precedes external growth. You got to hear it ain't just us. It ain't just you can hear it from Will Smith. You can find me an actor, find me an actress, find me a singer, find me the best in anything. At this Maxwell event, I watched Maxwell, 72 years old. He was up till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. We were back up starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. My dude's grinding. He was leaving there for another country. If you want to make a big impact on this world, it's going to take some work. You're going to have to go through some things. You have to have the self-discipline. Don't beat yourself. What does that mean to you? You got to think about what are things that are going on in your life that are he talked about the food that we eat. He said the food, that's just a snapshot. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's about controlling your mind of, I want to eat this, but I need to eat that. I should eat that. I want to touch this, but I shouldn't. I should only touch that. It's the self-discipline. And when you start breaking down in little self-disciplines, you start breaking down in the big things. Focus on the small things. We gave out a lot of money today. And so I had a friend of mine who's a veteran. And so you guys know it's Veterans Day today, right? If we got any veterans in here, anybody that's been a part of the military, if you guys can stand up, I know we got a few folks in here. Yeah. Thank you. What I did is I told Nat, somebody commented on my thing, that was a veteran. I said, do me a favor, Nat, get a hold of him and ask him what charity he wants me to donate to on his behalf today. And so I want you to know that not only did we give out a bunch of money today, but we also gave to his choice of charity today, which I lost the paper because I'm such a cluster, you know what, and Nat and Katie aren't here. But I know the gist of what he wanted me to donate to and what we already did donate to. It was a homeless shelter for veterans. I know that. At my glance of it, I know it was a homeless shelter for veterans. So not only, do we want to make a big difference? Is our goal to do a bunch of premium and a bunch of business over the next couple years? Absolutely. But a big company can make a big difference. And I promise you, the people that have been here for a while, they've seen it. But where we're going to a place that very few people have ever gone. I literally think that in less than 10 years, probably 5, we're going to be able to say that there's no one in this industry that's ever done what we've done, ever, in the history of this industry, in this country. I promise you that. And we're going to give away so much money. We're going to give away, and I say it publicly just to hold myself accountable to it. You gotta, I want to make a lot, I want to save a lot, but I want to give a lot. And the bigger we are, the bigger difference that we're going to be able to make. So I appreciate all of your attention. I know this meeting went a little bit longer than normal. Congrats on all the winners. We got to be consistent. The test of greatness and the hallmark of excellence you'll see on some of the t-shirts and hoodies is consistency. We got to be consistent over the next few weeks to solidify the year that so far has been a success and hang on to double-digit growth. And next year we're going to be coming out of the gates doing some real special stuff. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's get it.